Peace and love eternal to the soul tribe. Welcome. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Honey, the artist, Tia Storm, T the medium. Okay, my bad. Pardon the delay here. I had some things that I had to finish working on. Okay, and it kind of collided with my scheduled time of the stream here. But I digress. This message is getting ready to be for Miss Felicia Johnson. Now, this is a part two that I'm bringing of this message, okay? Because after watching the other live stream, as well as a news clip, okay, as well as I told y'all I was gonna watch 54 Keys, her video updates because I like how she updates these cases. She tries to create a timeline. Okay, here's the thing. Here's why none of this makes sense. The account of the family members, the way that they were acting upon Felicia going missing. Okay, their accounts versus what's in the police report is very jarring. Okay, it is so many discrepancies. Okay, to the point they were feeding false narratives in regards to this case from the jump. Okay, all right, and this gentleman, okay, Chewbacca. I know that's probably not how you pronounce his name. Okay, it's probably Chubawaya or whatever it is, but whatever. My guys are not pulling no punches. I heard them say Chewbacca. Whatever. This gentleman here, or I can use that term very loosely. Okay, this man, for them to have as much evidence as they do, and for him to not be in their custody is beyond me. Okay, this is how you know if something that's going on with these cases. This is how you know something going on in regards to these missing cases when it comes to black and brown women and children in this country that go missing. Okay, um, a lot of this is planned. Okay, straight like that. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep it a buck because there's no other fucking way. How is this gentleman not already under the jail? Okay, you know how they love to crucify black men for shit. You know how much they love in this country. As soon as they get a chance to crucify a black man for some shit, you know that's what they're gonna do, don't you? Okay, how come that's not being done in this case? Hmm? How come this man has done this to other women? Okay, all right, and see, so here's why I say no, none of it makes sense. There's more that's going on. Okay, how is the family accounts and the news stories and the police report all different? You see what I'm saying? This narrative that they were pushing about, um, you know, Felicia going to audition with this guy to dance at a club. Okay. I don't know if y'all remember in the first reading how the cousin energy kept coming out. I'm not sure if that's why, if it was the cousin and the best friends just telling the dad shit and the dad ran with it. But it felt like in the other reading that there was somehow a connection. Okay? Like somehow they, okay. So she had family members or friends that she knew in Houston. Okay. You see what I'm saying? She was slightly familiar. Okay. I don't know if she's lived in Houston before or if there's family members that live there, but it's almost like she was familiar Okay, and this is what I'm saying is that it's possible that these people around her, these cousins or these friends, if they knew what social sites she was using to get her hustle on, it's quite possible that they sent this man, you know what I'm saying, to her profile. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So, not only that, this is her birthday. You know what I'm saying? She was on a trip. You know what I'm saying? This is her birthday. You know, it's like I could see wanting to go on a trip. I could see wanting to have fun. It makes me feel like there was others, either friends or cousins or somebody. It made me feel like there was people that was supposed to accompany her on this trip or go with her, but they backed out or didn't go. Okay, it made me feel like it gave me the impression that maybe she felt like she, had to get her hustle on real quick. I don't know, more spare change, money to get back home, money for another night at the hotel, whatever. Okay, whatever the case may have been. Okay, but here's what's getting me about the guy. There, that's what I'm saying. There hasn't been an established rapport or already a familiarity. Okay, either the police report is lying or something about the story is off. Because why would you? Okay, let me put it like this. Why would you pay for a Uber from a hotel where this young lady was to where you may have been just chilling at to a friend's apartment? Why didn't you just go home and have her Uber straight to you? What's up with all the extra stops and extra shit in between? Don't none of that shit make sense. Okay. And this man, right? Here's what bothered me even more. Okay. It's in the police reports that this man, he went from stores all over 20 and 30 minutes out picking up gloves or what they presume to be tools to dispose of Felicia. Okay? Picking up, they doing all of this all after the fact. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's doing all this all after the fact. But he's not buying this stuff with cash. You feel me? These are all electronic transactions. You see how it don't make sense? Okay? If you're gonna commit a crime like, I don't know, murder, okay, why in the hell is he so comfortable? He's gotten away with this shit so many times at this point that he's comfortable enough Google searching the shit he was searching. He's comfortable enough going to pick up shit even though he was just with somebody he solicited services from. Okay? All like this. Like, why was he that comfortable? These is all electronic transactions. This is all documented. This is all verifiable. leaving evidence all over the place, willy nilly, like not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so Buddy got a death wish? Is he like on some suicide by cop? He hoping they find him? Or do they not give a shit? What's going on is good vibes. And I feel like they don't give a shit. You see what I'm saying? Because how the fuck y'all have him in police custody and then y'all let him go? Y'all found blood in his apartment. This is what the police reports say. This is what I'm saying. They push a certain narrative, okay, about this whole strip club thing. They push that whole narrative from the beginning. Okay? Whether or not it was true or not, I mean, it could still be the case. If this young man, is, wanting to make this serial shit, this serial rape murder shit real. Okay? Exactly. Nelly, you feel me? Do that. That don't make no sense. Unless y'all paid them. GOV and the powers that be. That's what I'm saying. They be behind this shit. You feel me? I'm sorry. Y'all be paying these mid to low income families and orchestrating these situations. Okay, for black women and children to end up in, and then motherfuckers just magically get and let the fuck go. They look for any and all reasons to kill a black man in Texas, to kill a black anybody in Texas. Are you serious? Y'all went and picked this motherfucker up, had him in custody, and then let him go after finding evidence that he done this not once but multiple times according to y'all, and y'all let him go. Right. Blood in the apartment, everything. Y'all let him go. Huh? Y'all paying him to do it? Are you, Houston? I just need. I want to know for myself. Tell me some shit that make motherfucking sense. Cause that shit don't make no motherfucking sense. It don't. It don't. It don't. Don't nothing about this story make motherfucking sense. Not the dad, not the strip club, not the cousins, not her taking a trip. Okay, now taking a trip by yourself to celebrate your birthday, that's not very strange if you're a single female. It is strange though if you're a single female, okay, and you're going to do like you got plans to go do this kind of shit. You usually would want somebody to be there, have your back. You know what I'm saying? What to make sure you're safe, whatever the case. Exactly, Houston. We okay. We got a motherfucking problem, okay? Cause that shit don't make no motherfucking sense. Sorry. It just really, really don't. It don't. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to, get some more channel messages. Okay, get some more information. Okay, I'm gonna pull some cards on it. Spirit gonna drop some other channels in. I'm gonna try to get some missing pieces. Okay, I'm gonna do my best. Alright, I'm gonna drop the camera so that y'all can see stuff as it come out, so that y'all know I'm not making it up. But divine Holy Spirit of love and light, ancestors and angels and guides. Okay, let's get insight. What's the archetypal energy that's at play here regarding this case? Okay, it's gotta be something that is missing from what's being told. Asheo, amen, by the divine spirit of love and light invested within me. Let's see what's up. Oh, the father energy. I mean, I've been saying this since the first reading. Like, my attention went right to Buddy. Like, him being all in their personal business like that. How would the dad know that? That's what I'm saying. Unless them cousins or the friends told the dad. But it seemed like he knew a little too much or wanted to be. You feel me? Like, ain't of course if your child is missing and you're concerned about your child, you're gonna be front row center for that and pushing for us to find your child. The thing about it is talking about your child in that manner, you feel me? Like she going to you know do things to sell her body and shit like this. Like, you a little too gun ho to talk about shit. That's most shit a father or a parent would try to conceal. You feel me? Or try to protect their daughter's virtue. You feel me? Or what have you. You feel me? But what's up with this whole false narrative with the strip club? Why did he feed into that thing so much? I mean, like I said, he could have just been told that, but I feel like you see with the father energy how it's split in two. Okay, I feel like we're dealing with a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of energy. I feel like we're dealing with an individual that can play both sides of the fence. You feel me? So we gonna dig into this. I ain't gonna speculate or spectate just yet. With card number 2, okay. Twos have to do with choices, decisions, crossroad energy. Okay, like I said, being a two sides, two minds. Okay, usually has to do with trust or having to have faith. Okay, but in this instance, see, this bothers me about the father card. Let me let y'all know what be bothering me about this father card. All right, y'all see this seal here on this other side of the father card? You see this seal? Okay, giving me real, giving me real fraternal orderish. Okay, you're giving me a fraternal sacred order. Okay, or something like that. A lodge, group, whatever. Okay, masculine energies that would otherwise want to have control over young ladies like Felicia, or dictate movements, or um it's not unusual for paternal energies in these groups or orders to, you know what I'm saying, be already selling their daughters out energetically. You see what I'm saying? Because of the energy that they carry and shit. You feel me? It's like it's something going on here. Or this is involving a government official that's a part of a secret order. You feel me? That's playing both sides of the fence. Okay? Period. It is one or the other. One or the other or both. And I just want to make sure I got all my cards in the right direction because we get ready to clarify this here, man. Tell me something good, Holy Spirit, because I can't with the lies and you know what I'm saying, the 1,001 fake stories. They could have been had this shit solved and just shit they did have it solved. You hear me? You understand? That's what don't make no sense to me. Y'all never let niggas go for nothing. Y'all killing motherfuckers in Texas, killing niggas for shit they didn't even do shit. Sandra Bland and all like this here. But y'all want to let motherfuckers go and shit. That done killed this young lady and you got evidence of it. Get the fuck out of here. They killed more than one black woman too. More than one woman, period. Wouldn't matter what color they is. But how the fuck do that make sense in a place that love leading lynch mobs against niggas? How do this make sense? It don't. Divine Holy Spirit of love and light, ancestors, angels, and guides. Why is the father energy here for this case? Nine of Wands coming out here in reverse. Exactly. Okay. Inner resources. Struggle, paranoia, overwhelm. So is his father or somebody paranoid now? Okay, maybe he realized how he got him looking. I don't know. This could have been, oh, they could have blackmailed the father into something. They were watching her. Page of Swords. They were watching her trying to cause paranoia or overwhelm. Okay? They were watching her, stalking her. Like I said, they could have been sending Johns to her. You feel me? They could have been sending Johns to her. You feel me? To get intel into what she was doing or whatever the case. This whole, like a lot of this shit she was doing could have been set the fuck up. Like if she had did this before, a few of the people she seen was sent her way by either this father or by an official. Okay? By a government official. Three of Wands. So did y'all do this to her because she was gonna find true love soon? Or is was it her that had something with the boyfriend? I swear it's something with the boyfriend, yo. Like they made it's like either they I feel like he blackmailed the boyfriend or something. He didn't want them to be together or something. Something like this. It's something like this, yo. Because for him, because for Felicia to be in a serious relationship, then he would not be able to have control. You see what I'm saying? Or what have you. It's something like this. She was being watched though. And like I said, they could have been sending people to her. She don't even know that they sending them. And it could have been on purpose to get her caught up with the boyfriend. So now the boyfriend finding messages from dudes and shit. You feel me? He probably knew a little bit about certain stuff she was doing, probably not everything. Something like that could have went on here. They sabotaged her relationship, man, or something. It's some shit like that, man. Or they blackmailed that young man, or something. Something, yo. Because if they hadn't have did that, That young man would have been with her on that trip. You feel me? Why would you let your girl be by herself on vacation? It's her fucking birthday. He would have been there, right? He would have been there, and then all of this shit wouldn't have been able to happen. You feel me? Something like that. Yo, it's up. God damn it. My spidey senses is tingling. We about to go ahead and put some tarot on it. We about to get into the real cards now. Done playing games. They told me to use the Nightmare Before Christmas, and that makes sense to me because this is a setup. It's a plot setup. The Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck exposes a plot like no other, y'all. Divine Spirit of Love and Life, ancestors, angels, and guides. For Felicia, can we get some more information here? Okay. I swear the dad knows the Chewbacca dude somehow. I know that's not his name, but that's how my guys keep saying it. Okay. Not trying to be funny. Okay. Peace and love. What's going on? What's up, Heather? Hey. I understand. No problem. Let's see, man. I swear they know that dude. Like it was said in a police report that this young man had tried this already or had did this already, right? If they had family or friends in the area, they could have quite well knew what this man was capable of and orchestrated this. You feel what I'm saying? Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Can we get some truth in regards to this case? Let's get some actual energy out here. Tell us something that makes sense. For Felicia, please. Okay, the Six of Pentacles coming out here again. Six of Pentacles out here 2 times. Okay, so she was loving and she was giving and caring, and please don't tell me she was doing this shit to turn around and be loving and giving and caring to these same motherfuckers that orchestrated this shit. Any wealth she accumulated, she was sharing it. And it's like they knew that about her. Okay. This Six of Pentacles is also giving me the energy of they wasn't as giving or as loving to her as she was with them type shit. You know what I mean? It's also giving me the energy of if anybody does give you anything or do anything for you, it's so that they could bring that shit up later. Oh, I'm your dad. Oh, I'm your cousin. Oh, I'm your sister. Remember, I did this for you. Remember, I did that for you. And it's to guilt trip you back into giving them some more shit, some more. This is the type of energy that I'm getting here with this Six of Pentacles. She could have also been given something as well. Someone could have gave her something or gifted her something. Not with the Page of Pentacles, y'all. Somebody gifted her something that had a tracker in it on the game. Don't know if that's a cell phone. I don't know if it could be a necklace or something with a little tracker in it. Okay. Somebody recently had gifted her some shit that had a tracking device in it. With this Page of Swords and this Six of Pentacles. They gave her something. They were watching her. Either they gave her something with a Either they gave her something that was bugged or tapped, or they could watch her and spy, or they gave her something with a tracking device on it. One or the other. One or the other. One or the other. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life. Tell us something else. Yeah. There go the Page of Swords again. 2 times. Y'all getting the same cards coming out 2 times. Boom. Boom. 2 times. The same energy. Boom. It's been come out 2 times. That's the confirmation. They gave her something where they could watch or spy or eavesdrop or listen. Okay? They either gave her something that was bugged or tapped, or they could hear what she was doing or figure out what she was doing, or they gave her something that had a tracker on it. That's just too much damn confirmation for me. They could have also secretly recorded a conversation and then let the boyfriend overhear. So you know what I'm saying? They could have got her They could have got her monologuing and talking shit while she was pissed at him and played that shit back for him, and that's why shit broke bad. It seemed like something like that though, y'all. I promise y'all. This family was too in her motherfucking business. Oh my God. Then you got the magician. Now you got the magician. Holy fuck. That just confirms everything. The magician. Somebody over controlling, over manipulating the energies. You got it out here with this Page of Swords. So somebody was doing black magic. Somebody could have gave her something with bad energy on it. Okay? They could have been summoning or calling death to her. Because they knew what? Because she was heading towards a divine partnership? Exactly. Straight up being targeted. Exactly. Swear they in on it. Swear that the cops or the government's officials. Houston, we have a problem. What Netflix say? Houston, we got a motherfucking problem. Because they were in on this shit or orchestrated this shit or are part of it. Okay? Or be paying that man off to do this to black women and children. They come up missing in that area. What you mean? How? What the fuck is y'all letting him go free for? Y'all love killing black folk down there. Y'all love throwing them under the jail, and he going free, and y'all got evidence. Come on, man. Exactly. There's more to it with the black magic here, with this magician. Period. Oh, Ace of Cups. They was doing love spells on her to control her. That's why she would give everything to them. They had her doing all of this shit, y'all, just for her to give to them. They were energy harvesting off of her. On the gang they was. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trying to control her love life. Come on now, 10 of Pentacles. You know this have to do with family. You know it have to do with money. Page of Wands. Her being in love or her being in a soulmate union or her getting married would not be a good thing. Then they would not be able to manipulate this shit to go in their favor in regards to insurance, money, policies, or anything. This is why they be trying to stop divine beings from getting married. Because they can't energy harvest up off of us no more or get paid off of our death no more. Once we get married or in our soulmate unions, ain't no more of that. So this is why they would do that shit. Yo, this is like seriously. And then you know something else that don't make sense, y'all. Think about, okay. Now, granted, they didn't give no fuck about her enough to accompany her to Houston or what? Wait for her or check in with her or whatever. But yet the next day they calling her people down there. The next day they trying to report her missing. The very next day they don't even know nothing about nothing that happened. Okay, how the fuck was they was able to trace her phone quicker than the damn cops? So the family knew where all her shit was before police even did. You feel me? It's real interesting, ain't it? That's what I'm saying. They were able to watch her or track her. I don't know if she was on a, okay, so she could have been on a family phone plan with all of them. So they were not only using that family phone plan to be able to pin her locations and figure out where she was going. That means somebody could have also been reading her messages, intercepting love messages, keeping her from getting certain messages. You see what I'm saying? All of that type of shit. If she on the same family phone plan as them and shit, they gave her something. They were tracking her. And I'm talking about people close to her, y'all. This we ain't even talking about Chewbacca. Okay? We ain't even talking about him. We talking about the goddamn the father, the family, the cousins, and the people we seen before in the first reading. Exactly. Now, like, you feel me? Like, the dad know where the phone pinning and pinging at and shit. You like something just ain't fucking right. Like, it don't make sense, bruh. Nobody wanted to accompany this young lady to Houston, though. Y'all all wanted to stay back, though. Why? So that y'all would have an alibi so nobody would think it's motherfucking y'all. But then y'all the ones that know every motherfucking thing. Y'all know shit before police do. Y'all putting out bullshit stories about strip clubs and shit like this. Ain't even no indications in the police reports that none of that shit is motherfucking true. But at the same time, the shit in the police report don't make motherfucking sense neither when they're letting this man go knowing that he is a serial fucking killer. They just letting him out on the loose and shit. Chewbacca just in the street running wild, raping folk, killing them, and they just letting it because they paying motherfuckers off. I mean, nothing makes sense. They found blood in the man's house, let them tell it in the police report and everything. Evidence that the man did this before and everything. And they let the man go. Since when do they let black people go down there that do crimes? They don't. That's what's sticking out to me. That's what's sticking out to me. That's what's so alarming. What you mean? Oh, my fault, Houston. You gotta be a black activist or something. You feel me? You feel me? You gotta be a black activist and then we'll kill you. Don't be an actual murderous rapist bastard. He can go free. But if you an activist, we'll kill you dead though. What the fuck? Y'all, oh my god, the Emperor is on the bottom of the deck. That's father energy with the Ace of Pentacles. That's a financial opportunity, okay, with a Two of Wands. That's a plan to cause these illusions in order to receive a financial come up. Nine of Pentacles. You feel me? Like, swear. The dad took a payoff and they let Chewbacca out. They pretty much paying Chewbacca to do this shit. So holler at your officials in Houston. Y'all want to know what happened to that young lady on the game. They was doing spell work against this young lady. Energy harvesting up off this young lady. Family eating up off this young lady. This young lady willing to go to these kind of lengths just to support her lifestyle and be able to give to the people she loves. And they could have had her under spell work. So she out there tricking off and selling off her body to motherfucking um finance other people's bullshit. Mm-mm-mm. It's just really fucked up. And you know what? The boyfriend could have saw some shit that was going on or something. Either the boyfriend could see through them, or the boyfriend was trying to get her to see the truth about her family, or they paid him off or blackmailed him or paid him to break up with her so that'll just be one more thing to throw her off or something, y'all. Something, y'all. That don't none of this shit make fucking sense. Hold on. Discarded on the side of the road at Bear Creek Park. Nellick, remember the first time the heart energy was out here. And it looked like they was in the woods too, but they was in the boat. And I was like, it's gotta be like a wooded area, but there's water. So that makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. And that makes sense if it's just a creek. That makes sense why Buddy would have still went back to the store for a shovel, because it's just a creek. You feel me? You still would have to dig. You feel me? Something like that. But no, none of that shit makes sense though, that they got all that evidence and let Buddy go. They got an open and slam shut case on dude for not just this murder, but other ones. Oh shit. Seven of Wands. Yeah. They were. They were in competition with her. They were in secret competition with her. Period. Using her energetically, using her for money, using her for shit, using her love for them against her to give them shit. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. They was doing black magic or hidden love spells on this young lady to keep control of this young lady. Period. There's no other way about this. They were spying on this young lady. They either was giving her shit with negative juju on it, trying to call death into her, or they were fucking giving her some shit they could use to spy on her. I don't know, like the cell phone on the family plan. She think, hey, I just got a new phone. They could see all your messages between you and your man, pin your location. Never a private moment. They spying on your whole shit, manipulating your whole shit. Like, for real though. And it's like the dad know where she at. It's the same wooded area, but how does the father energy? The father knows something about Chewbacca. The father know where she at. It's gotta be, bro. It's something like that, yo. I can't make it up. Queen of Cups. They was using her own Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles. They was using her own loving, giving nature against her. Had her doing all of this to finance they drug habits, they drinking problems, their bullshit. I just heard gambling addiction. Okay, so dad got a gambling problem. Oops. Now we getting some motherfucking where. Now it's sounding more like a motive. Now something making motherfucking sense. So dad got a gambling problem. Oh. Mm, that makes fucking better sense. That'll be why you would take a payout from the GOV and the powers that be to pay off loan sharks and what motherfucking have you. To keep your shit or be able to save face with your family members. Yeah, 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles. This is about her loved ones having to do this shit for money. They love money and shit more than her, but they will use her love for them for the money and the shit. You see how that is? Man. I know there was something ain't right. I know there was something ain't right, man. Four of Wands. They was doing candle magic on her at the house, or doing candle magic on her to try to affect her emotional stability and her financial stability so that she would have to keep running back to them for shit. But all the while, even though she running back to them, they making it seem like they was making it seem like she needed them, but the whole time they was using her. Yeah, you feel what I'm talking about? Wow. Exactly. Dumb as hell. Most wooded places. How to get rid of the body and all this dumb ass shit, motherfucker. This motherfucker was Googling here. Okay? And it's they have history of him doing this shit before. Found pictures of other fucking missing girls. All of this shit. Evidence they have been around him or to his home, and they still ain't picked him up. They let him go and shit. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be kidding. That's what I'm saying. Oh, King of Wands. This just kind of fell out. King of Wands. Nine of Cups in reverse. There go that drinking problem. And the gambling problem. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The losing money. Exactly. He was in a bad way with a loan shark, or he owed somebody or something, man. And he knows, dude. And their family, there's a tie. They must have family in Houston, bro. Promise you. Somebody they know in Houston knows Chewbacca, or the dude responsible for this. My guy is just calling him Chewbacca. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else, I would take the time to get to know their damn name. But shit, ain't no point in me to take time to show a goddamn rapist murderer the proper motherfucking respect. He already getting a fucking way with it. The fuck? Ain't this some bullshit? They are doing this, y'all. That's one thing that's becoming more and more clear. Government officials, police, they're involved in damn near every last one of these missing person cases we did so far. Somebody that has government ties or ties of law enforcement is involved in, or law enforcement or government officials paying folk off. This is coming out in all of these cases. Exactly. How? That's what sticks out to me like a sore thumb. They are known in Houston for, they are known, the whole state of Texas known to be a racist ass, bigoted ass, quick to kill folks of color. Okay. You meaning to tell me you got open shut cases? You could put him on death row. They love death row. Texas like the invented it of death row and shit. They got all this evidence, right? Could easily open shut death row, and they let him go. Let the rapist murderer out, but kill the Sandra Blands and shit. Yep, that's how we do it in good old Texas. Fuck. Shit just fucking ridiculous, job. Indiana too, child. I know if I one more case, just one, come up out of South Bend, I'ma fucking scream. I'm fucking scream, y'all. Okay. Also, Heather, since you on here, real quick, um, do you know anything about a Williamsport, Indiana? And if so, what's the proximity of Williamsport to South Bend or to Washington County? Because I heard a reader say Williamsport, and when I looked it up, it's in a few different places, in like Ohio, but I believe there's one in Indiana as well. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if that's significant. Okay. Oh, Heather, go back and take a look. I did a reading on the boy in the suitcase. Go back on the channel. Okay. I did a reading on the boy in the suitcase about a week or so ago. Okay, and I'm trying to figure out if this Williamsport is significant to his case. Because when I looked it up and I seen there was one in Indiana too, after hearing a reader say that, it kind of jumped in my attention. So, I don't know. But, peace, love, supreme to everybody. Let me see if there's any other messages that would like to come forward here, just channeling wise, if I can pick up on anything else. Okay. Um, Let me just see if I can pick up on anything else channeling wise from Felicia. For one, she's angry. And she's not angry at the man. She fought him, first of all. She fought his ass. She fought his ass. She almost had his ass. He had to draw a weapon. She gave him a run for his money. I'm seeing the whole fucking fight. The whole thing. She got him good, y'all. She got him. She whipped his ass, low key. Like, from what I'm seeing, she turned up. He underestimated her strength. She said it's strange because the the charming he is online that can strike up a conversation. He's very socially awkward in person. He can't keep that same conversation going. He can only talk good behind the screen. You get in front of him, none of that communication or nothing is even there. So that makes it awkward because there ain't no flirting, no charm, or nothing. You just go, hey, nice to meet you. Oh, here's my apartment. You like it? And then rush a person trying to kiss them and grope on them. It's like, no, there was nothing in between. So it's like he's very socially awkward, or he don't know how to engage with a woman in person. All of his shit is the shit he say online is shit he hear other people say. Mm-hmm. Yep, Williamsport. Yep. Let's see what else. She's pissed at this family, y'all. She's hurt. She's hurt by this family, by this father. Also, this father energy, she just told me, it ain't just about her dad. It's about the fact that the men, the detectives on the police force that let that man go, all of them, all of y'all are fathers. She's pissed. All of y'all are fathers. All of y'all are fathers with daughters. Huh? How would y'all like it? You let him back out on the street because you know his preference? He wouldn't prefer your daughter. He prefers someone else's. What the fuck makes this okay? Y'all are fathers with daughters. Like, how fucking dare you? Is the energy. She's pissed, y'all. They are fathers with daughters. The cops that let him back out on the street, the detectives that's running the case, the DA, the government officials that's paying motherfuckers off, all of them fools, they fathers with daughters. Yep. Yep, Heather. Trying to see what else I can get. She knew. She didn't believe it at first. She felt that's part of the reason why she took the trip. She felt nervous. She felt paranoid. She felt on edge. She was trying to get away from that, but they infiltrated her getaway from that and orchestrated her demise. They were, in fact, stalking her or watching her. She said she didn't realize it until after she was gone. But there's been times where they've said shit to her, this dad, these family members. It's been times where they've said shit to her, but she said that shit to somebody else. Or they was playing little mind games with her and shit. They would say shit to her that she wrote in a text message to somebody else. I thought that's funny. He didn't. He really didn't. She is pissed. I know because I'm having to slow it, trying to slow it down. It's talking real fast. That's interesting. Is there a Latino connection on their family line somewhere? Cause the way she talking, like it's giving me a Latina when they pissed. You ever seen a Latina woman when she mad and ready to cut somebody? Okay, talking real fast like that and everything. I couldn't even understand what she was saying. She was a spitfire. I know she fucked him up, y'all. I know she fucked him up. It wasn't no cakewalk. She about to beat his ass. He had to kill her, type shit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. He had to kill her because she was gonna fuck him. It was gonna be him or her. He had to kill her. Let you know that right now, cause she was fucking him up. I could see it. Okay, imagine. It's crazy how I'm seeing this shit, right? But imagine, when Tina was in a limo and whooped Ike ass finally. Imagine that shit, but down a hallway and into a bedroom. Okay, uh, that's how I'm seeing it. She was fucking him up. He was bleeding. He not only had scratches. He might have had a black eye or a bloody nose or something. His nose was bleeding. For real, it was a lot of noises. Damn, it might. Okay, so there might be a connection. There might be something with that. Oh wow, his hand was wrapped too. Yep, that makes sense. I'm seeing scratches and blood coming from him. His nose, she got him good. She really did. He had to kill her, y'all, because it was gonna be him or her. She was not going. And it's crazy because you know how people will be thrown off. They in an environment they don't know. It was none of that. It was none of that, baby. She pieced him up something nice. She was fighting him like a whole dude his size. Okay, she was fighting him for real. This is just. I feel like they had him go to those stores and buy that shit. I feel like whatever officials was paying him off for was telling him what to do. I feel like they had him go buy that shit or something. I feel like she was already in a creek or disposed of before he was even going and stopping at them stores. I feel like the whole story is mixed around from what they're saying or got in that police report. Like the whole story, the whole shit is wrong. She said the timeline as well. She said the timeline's a little off. It's like they had him go buy the shit to create more evidence to make it look like him. So that would nobody ever suspect, nobody close to her being involved. You feel me? I feel like it's a ruse, it's a red herring. Okay? But that don't make no sense because y'all ain't gonna convict him. He done did this shit to multiple women. Y'all just gave him the green light to pull somebody else up. What y'all think he not gonna do it cause y'all watching him? If anything, y'all just told him he could do it in your face and y'all ain't gonna do shit about it. But that's cause y'all paid him off. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I do not. I think they paid him off. Why the fuck? Why the fuck would you kill yourself? They let you go. You feel me? Like, I might would have bought him trying to kill himself if he thought they was gonna really come for him. But how the fuck you got him? You got him red-handed, blood in the house, Google fucking searches, buying the fucking um the disposal tools. You got him in the proximity. You got his blood. You got the blood on shit. The blood in his apartment. How the fuck? And y'all still let him go? You see what I'm saying? He ain't did shit to himself. He even took that payout. He out there free, probably under a new name, stalking somebody else new. Or he went and took a trip, visited another county or in another state, doing the same shit. No, he's not crossed. I'm telling you, he's very much alive. He's not crossed, y'all. He even took that payout and he gone. He doing his shit. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. He said he was back looking for victims 2 weeks later. I'm not surprised. They let him out. That shit is stupid as hell. Like, and so y'all know. So here's the thing too. Here's the thing too. Exactly, Natalie. Come on now. Cause how the hell he got all this evidence stacked against him about some shit he just did? Y'all let him go. How y'all gonna put it in the reports that he was back looking and trolling for other victims? So y'all were watching him stalk other people. You see how they just told on themselves, right? Like you see, they just told you inadvertently. They let him out knowing that he would do some shit like this again and was watching him do shit again and then don't intend upon doing shit about it at all. That's what they just told you. How do that make sense? Nothing else makes sense, man. They straight up told on themselves with that one. So they watching him stalk other motherfuckers, and they still ain't gonna do shit about it. That's how you know they paying him to dispose of these women. Exactly. Booyah. Okay. Period. And you know what? The divine Holy Spirit, I never trip about these situations. People be like, we should get these tips to the police. You can't. They're involved. You can't get these videos to law enforcement, expect them to help you. They're involved. They just got exposed for being involved. They're not gonna do shit to help. So divine justice is what's at play here. Okay? Chewbacca ain't get away scot free. He had to fight for his life that night, just like she had to fight for hers. That's why she not mad at him. Because in her mind, a fair fight's a fair fight. But these family and these loved ones and these people that was doing all this shit behind her back and all of this shit, that's why she's so pissed. And that these detectives and the DA and all of these people like this and all of these motherfuckers got female children. They got female daughters. And they let this man back on the street. That's why she's pissed. You see what I'm saying? That's why she's so pissed. They be involved in this. And that makes sense. Because how many women and children of color go missing in this country every day, every week, is beyond me. Without nobody knowing shit or how it happens or nobody ever coming to justice for it. It's beyond me. It's bullshit. It don't make sense. It's because people are being paid to do it. You feel me? This why I be experiencing energetic interference, tech glitches. They don't be wanting me to do these readings. I be having to fight through a lot of energies to do them. They be pissed. But there's nothing you can do. Divine justice is gonna reign supreme. He did not get away with that shit. He had to fight for his life. That's not gonna be the only incident. He better hope that one of the ladies he take or do this shit don't end up killing him. Okay? Because as many times as he's done this shit now, he's laying out a pattern for himself. So if anybody in the area be familiar with him and they figure out, oh, this the same dude, they gonna know how to move and how to beat his ass and how to kill him. Cause he keep doing the same shit. So karmic justice is gonna play out. These detectives, these people, they're not resting well. They're not sleeping good at night. Please. You feel me? They're being haunted by the faces of these women. They're being haunted by the faces of all these women that they've allowed this to go on with. And pretty soon, if they don't do shit about it or speak up, what's gonna really terrify them is instead of in the dreams or in the nightmares, them seeing these women faces, these victims, they gonna start seeing their daughters' faces on these victims. They being haunted to be damned. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's getting away scot free. You see what I'm saying? The divine has a way. You hear government officials in Houston meeting their demise, getting sued, getting into accidents. If you hear about this shit happening to law officials in Houston, just know and understand it's not by mistake. Know and understand it's the divine seeking retribution for what they're allowing to happen to these divine beings down there. And that's the word on that, you know. Peace and love to the spirit of Felicia Johnson. I hope just the truth of something being out there is enough to bring your spirit some peace. You know, the fact that other young ladies could be aware, you know what I mean? And yeah, you know, because don't shit about how the police report the accounts on the family. Okay, and just all the shit different. Don't none of that shit make sense. You feel me? That's why. You know? Spirit, well, even though sometimes shit sound far fetched, it sound, you know that expression, truth is stranger than fiction? Boom. That's how this goes. You might not expect to hear certain shit. You might hear about these cases and think, oh, you know, my condolences for the family. They be involved. You feel me? They be involved. You know, like, but here's the thing: as crazy as the stories will be, the stuff you get from spirit, it make more fucking sense than the news reports not matching the police reports, not matching uh what the victim's family and people around her was saying. The accounts, the news reports, and the police reports all fucking different. Spirit might tell you something, it might sound a little far fetched, but that shit make better sense than all the stories being different. You see what I'm saying? So people could judge, they can say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? What have you? But at this point, I'm learning to trust my gifts. I'm learning to go with my gut because I face similar things. You feel me? People that I love me trying to cause me harm. You know what I'm saying? Being that I've went through some of this shit and survived is like a sacred duty, sacred dharma. It's like a sacred duty, a sacred moral duty. I won't say obligation because it's not an obligation. You know what I'm saying? I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed that I'm still here on the planet despite energies trying to pull me off the planet. I'm very much grateful to still be here, be in my purpose, be creating, sharing the truth with y'all, exposing bullshit. I'm very much grateful to be here and still be able to do what I am supposed to do. Okay? And so it's a sacred duty for me to speak out these truths for these spirits that are unable. It's a sacred duty for me to be able to do this for the ones that did not make it. I have this sacred duty to be able to do what I would want someone to do for me in this instance. And so that's what I plan on doing here with these messages. So, keep dropping the suggestions, family. If y'all know of anybody else, any other cases, shit not adding up, stuff we need to look into. You feel like this is a divine being and shit not adding up in the news reports, drop their name in the comments section, or share some links with me or whatever the case. I will, um, go over everything with my guides and let's do some more cases. You know what I'm saying? Let's expose them some more. Cause nothing's gonna stop it if ain't nobody talking about it. If don't nobody know what's going on, how can anybody be aware? And that's what we've been learning on the spiritual journey. The more aware that you are of you and the shit that people do, the less likely their bullshit is to work because you're aware of yourself. You see what I'm saying? I love you too, Heather. I love you too. Thank you so much. You know, it's like we gotta do something to help. You know what I mean? And if that just means making other divine beings aware so that this don't happen to them, then what happened to these people ain't in vain. Okay? So peace and love supreme unto y'all. Drop me some more suggestions. Let's look into some more cases. Let's get some more truth out here about the missing, okay? Peace and love supreme to you all.